Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, I've been at my office today, but with our snowstorm this morning, the phones and internet have gone down. So if you've been trying to reach me to get on my schedule for a reading, shoot me an email. I can get that from my laptop. But I'm leaving the office today, so we're not having any more private readings today. But I'm just getting ready to go out. Oh, it looks awful cold. That wind is blustery outside. But as I'm heading out, I was just noticing this cool art piece here. And as many of you guys know, I've been wanting to start doing paintings again. And so I was looking at this painting. This is kind of inspiring me. I love this kind of abstract expressionist work. And here you see it sits, it's a very modern sort of lobby. If you come for a reading with me, you can see all this. This is at my office. Up there's our upper level. I have a great time. I've been here almost 10 years, and it's like my home away from home. Anyways, I think I'm going to go have some lunch. I've been doing readings all morning, and now it's time for a lunch break, so come on along. The air is brisk. Look at the flags flying. They're whipping in the breeze. You can see we got snow here. We had a snowstorm overnight. Luckily, the streets are clear. It's cleaned off. Oh, but I got to get out of this cold. I think we'll go to the Royal Cafe today. I haven't been here in a long time. This is an old classic. Those who've been following my channel for a few years know that I love the Royal. Oh, it's good to be here at the Royal. I'm sitting here looking at the menu. Oh my gosh. I was looking, they have a daily lunch special here. And one of the specials is a combo meatball sub or Italian lasagna. That looks really good. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. You know, this restaurant's been here forever. It says it's been here since 1904. Tubies, on a cold, blustery day, what is better than a nice hot pot of tea? Look at this. They got the old style, you know, tea service here. I got my tea bag steeping. Ooh, look at that. The steam is rising. Yum. And I got my cup ready. You know what? I got to get, they didn't bring me creamer. Got to have cream in my tea. British style. That's the way I like it. I just asked for a creamer or two, and they brought me an entire plate. I don't think I need that much, but that's cool. And as I got my tea steeped here, I'll tell you, let's pour it. I think it's about ready. Oh, look at that. Nothing like a hot tea on a cold day. Whoop, whoa, almost overfilled it. And we got our creamer. We'll add that to it. Oh, I just added a creamer to my tea and it's swirling. I've heard some people say that they can get visions in when they add cream to tea or coffee. So let's try this. Add that. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that's mystical. That definitely has some magic going on there. Wow, we'll have to study this. Ooh, look at that. Yum. Well guys, I got my creamer in my tea. It's looking good. Perfect. Sure beats the cold. Nothing beats it like a hot cup of tea. Oh, Tubies, I sipped my tea, had lunch. Now I'm getting ready to go home. I just called a cab. The buses are all messed up today because of snow, so I'm just taking a cab home. So we're gonna get out of here. Well, I just got a text that my cab's on its way, but now my phone's frozen. I can't track it, so I don't know what's going on. We're out here. It is freezing. Whew, I'm chilled to the bone. Oh, there might be a cab. It looks like my cab's coming. See that yellow car? There it is. Well, TVs, fortunately, my phone unfroze and my driver got here. I'm on my way home. I got my Louis Vuitton bag with me. I'm set to travel. Well, I'll take you home. Come on along. It's so fun cruising down the road. I remember all these old houses. They've been here for years and years. Nothing ever really changes in Old Town. The more it changes, the more it stays the same.
Yeah, it's not changing. new building, new construction.
Tubies, if you look up, you can see the sun. It's a little disc. Oops, well, let's see if we can see it on this side. Oh, we lost it. And we're coming up here on the Masonic Temple. There it is on the right. Who knows what goes on in there? It's a mysterious place. Probably some New World Order stuff. careful watching that. Well, we're on our way home, and I'm having a great time. You can see the snow here. Not real heavy, but it was enough to create disruption this morning. There's a shopping center over there. A lot of traffic out today. Well, Tuvies, I got home. I tell you, I am freezing. My apartment, the heat's only half working, and I've got thin windows from the 1960s. Any of you have an older home, you know what I'm talking about. Air comes right through. So I'm wrapped up in layers. Now, the secret, if you're in a cold weather, layer. I got a shirt on, I got 2 sweaters, I got this wrap on, and I'm staying warm. And I got my hat on. How you like my styling hat? This is all the rage in Washington, D.C. It's a politically active hat. Anyways, I'm just sitting here today. You know, it's nice to kind of go back and remember times in your life. And I was looking at my book, Messages from Rose. You guys can get this over at my website if you're interested. But I wanted to read to you a little bit from this book. I just thought it was something that kind of brought back some memories. I want to share it with you guys today. So let's have a little reading. Oh, and by the way, before we get into the reading, I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who came out to yesterday's video. We had Wiccan Wednesday, and we talked about working with Our Lady of Sorrows, how she's an aspect of the ancient Dark Mother. You might want to check that out if you haven't seen it. Anyways, we're going to get here onto our book. So I wanted to read to you the introduction from this. So let's take a look. You know, Psyche Bob's half blind when it comes to reading, so I got on my reading glasses, and I thought we'd take a look at this cool book. This is the introduction to Messages from Rose. This is a book about meeting people and how they can change our lives. Of course, one might be tempted to say, Bob, people meet each other every day. How can this be of any importance? Well, I suppose if the meetings were simple, everyday, casual meetings of business and family, we should not be so interested. But what if the meeting was with someone who was not of this world? What if the person we were to meet was from not only another country, but another time, another place? And what if that person had supposedly been dead for over 60 years? What then would we make of such a meeting? Well, this book is about such a meeting. It is about a time in my life when I started to engage in what is known in spiritualist circles as rescue work. It tells the story of how I discovered more about the spirit world and about how I came to meet someone named Rose. Little did I realize at the time just how important this Rose would become to my life. Most of all, this book tells the story of friendship that transcends the normal bounds of reality. It is about life, love, bitterness, forgiveness, redemption, and hope. This is the story of the journey of a soul. Pay attention to the story, for Rose could really be any one of us at any time in our lives. When she first entered my world, I had no idea just how much of an important role she would come to play in my life and the lives of those who I would eventually encounter at seances, in private readings, radio work, television work, and writing. Yes, Rose came into my life at a perfect time, and fortunately for me, she liked me enough to stay. There's so much I want to share with you about Rose and the amazing impact she has had on my life and the lives of so many. But I think it is best to let her story unfold, and you will really come to know, understand, and hopefully love this dear lady who comes from the spirit world to visit with me daily. So that's the introduction to my book, Messages from Rose, and you can get that over at my website at robert-hickman.com. I'll put the link in the info box below. There's my name on the book. Thought you'd like to read, for those of you who haven't seen the book, this is the back cover, and it says The Journey of a soul. Join renowned psychic medium Bob Hickman at his seance table as he explores the mysteries of channeling. Messages from Rose tells the story of psychic medium Bob Hickman, of how he met his spirit guide Rose and his work to aid the spirits of the so-called dead, who struggle between the worlds. This book is an autobiographical adventure that you will not be able to put down. And there's my picture on the back. And it says, Bob Hickman is an accomplished professional psychic medium, an ordained minister with 25 years experience in serving the metaphysical community. Working with his beloved spirit guides, he brings to clients the world over joy, hope, and consolation with his channeled readings. An avid writer and explorer of all things metaphysical, he is also the author of When Worlds Unite and Ouija Mysteries. Visit Bob on the web. There's my website. And you can go to that website, robert-hickman.com, and pick up your copy of this. So there you go. Messages from Rose. Well, guys, I'm so glad that you came along with me on this little adventure today. I had a great lunch, and now I'm home and trying to stay warm. I hope wherever you are today, you're warm. Listen, keep it here at Spirit Channel. We got more coming. Tomorrow is, what's Friday? UFO Friday. Make sure to be here. We got some cool stuff coming. I'm so glad you guys are here, and I hope wherever you are, as I said, you're staying warm, staying safe. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Listen, if you want to help me out, like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends, post it around Facebook. Let's get out the word about Spirit Channel. I love you guys. We'll see you back here tomorrow for UFO Friday. And until then, may you always blessed be.